Hey folks, we're back. I'm your host BKP. Now I've dedicated an entire hour to the courts, and I give you that reason because now everybody else everybody else is dedicated to impeachment. All the news networks, all the talking heads of the day, they're dedicated to impeachment. They're dedicated to this phone call between the Ukrainian president Zelensky and the President of the United States. The deep state is bent now. They want the transcripts of the phone calls with President Trump and Vladimir Putin. They're going nuts over that. The fact that it's not a secret, it's just a secret server. There were so many leaks when the President of the United States, the President of the United States has so many spies in the White House. The deep state sent so many spies in the executive branch. When the guy took the office of presidency, he had foreign phone calls with foreign leaders leaked. We know that. You can Google that. So they put a secure server in to handle the president's correspondence with foreign leaders intentionally. It wasn't a secret. It's just a server that was secure server. Wasn't meant to be kept a secret like Hillary Clinton. We had to go through all the subpoenas and find, we know names like Brian Bagliano. We know BleachBit. We know what BleachBit is. So, the President of the United States did not take 8 cell phones and smash them, okay? Didn't do that. The President of the United States and Mike Pompeo did not take cell phones past the forbidden zone in the State Department. And let me just give you a real quick one here. It's interesting because all this stuff is out here and the media will not talk about it. When you go to CNN and you go to MSNBC, they will do the impeachment story. And when they go to Hunter Biden and Joe Biden, they end it with, there's been no evidence and they're cleared. They always clear them. They clear the Bidens every single time. There's been no evidence produced whatsoever, and they've been cleared. So CNN and MSNBC, ABC, CBS, all the above are trying the President of the United States. Not impeachment trials during the day. They're trying the President. They've convicted the President already. They haven't even started. The other day they had the DNI, Director of National Intelligence, McGuire, on there. They haven't really started, and Adam Schiff has already convicted the president. The Democrats have convicted the president. The globalists have, the deep state media, everybody's convicted the president of impeachment, and it's getting played out. But they keep clearing the Bidens. Oh yeah, every newscast they end by clearing it. So my point this morning is, we know all that about the server. We get that. It's ridiculous. I wanted you to look at the Supreme Court and just take us away and study it. Number 15, and then I will get off of this because I want to talk about some of the impeachment things. There's the Supreme Court of the United States. Give me number 13, okay? Number 13, okay? Decades of progress. Now, this is published September 12th, 2019, okay? September 12th, 2019. It's just October 2nd. Keep in mind, okay? This is a Common Dreams website. Go to their website and look. So this was published up the top, published on Thursday, September 12th, 2019. Hasn't been a month ago. Decades of progress are at stake as Trump reaches 150 lifetime judicial appointments and right-wing court takeover. Accelerates. It accelerates. Every network should be covering this. Trump's dangerous takeover of our courts will last a generation. By Jake Johnson. Every network should be covering this. They are. They're covering this. They get it. It's just not this. It's impeach. So if you impeach Trump, he can't get any more foothold because they know they've got John Roberts when they need him. So getting Trump out of there answers your question here that every network should be covered. They are. It's called impeachment. It's called it's a phone call and phony charges against the President of the United States. I'm telling you, that's where I'm at with this, okay? I can tell you right now. So here's my favorite one of the day. Let me throw my transition humor in, okay? This cracks me up, folks. My favorite one of the day, number 32. New York Times, Trump suggested shooting immigrants in the legs. I love it. All right. Wanted a fortified border wall with alligators and snakes in the trenches. Body-piercing spikes at the top of the wall. I love it. I wish, like anything, I could have been in this meeting. Shoot him in the leg. Okay. Well, hold on. I got one more I want to give you. I think it is my favorite of the day. I think it's absolutely hilarious. Let me give you another one. This cracked me up, okay? Give me just a second. I should have. I thought I had another one here. Wait a minute. I thought I had two. So relax here because I really wanted. Number 16. This is what they call news. New York Times, here's Joe. Morning, Joe. And Barnacle. Trump suggests shooting migrants in the leg to slow them down. I'm sorry, this is great. I wanted to be in that meeting. What if we lost our mind? So Trump's in the meeting. So what do we do? Let's build a moat. Throw some gators, some crocs. So the crocs and gators in there. Snakes. And if they get through there, shoot them in the leg. It'll slow them down. Just wound them. I mean, just a leg wound. Shoot them. If they start running, boom. How old, Mr. President? Judge around 15. 13 to 15. Anything under that, don't shoot them. I mean, I don't want little kids. We got cages for those kids. Don't shoot the kid's leg. I think it's hilarious because I think these people have lost their mind when the New York Times takes the time to write articles saying that he wanted. All right, so you're sitting in a room, and I can see Trump because I would do the same damn thing. You're sitting in a room. Okay, what do we do here? And you're getting all the. What about a moat with gators and snakes? Can't do that, Mr. President. Yeah, just saying, you know. In the old days, gators and snakes, you know. How about they start running, shooting them in the leg? Can't do that, Mr. President. Just saying. Where's everybody's sense of humor, all right? How about if they start climbing that fence? We have body-piercing spikes, and we got little Mexicans stuck to the top of that fence. Can't do that, Mr. President. The New York Times, really? This is your story? Snakes, gators, crocs, shoot them in the leg. All right, I'm sorry. I had to. I'm watching this more. I'm like, really? This is what you got? Who is this source? Who is this source? So let's go through some of the impeachment, okay? Because yes, let's talk about it. The impeachment. Okay, here are the two gatekeepers of hell. Number 17. They're making fun of the president and others that use this. There's Joe and Minka, two gatekeepers of hell there. Trump calls impeachment push a coup. It is, folks. It is just that. It's a coup, okay? Number 18, Trump wants to interview whistleblower despite federal protections. So I get it. So you want to whistleblower protections? I get it. Okay, how do we get to the bottom of corruption if we don't protect the identity of the whistleblower? Well, I tell you what, when we have an actual whistleblower that's not a leaker or a spy in the White House, and they do leak something that is serious and threatening our very existence in our democracy, then we should do everything we can to protect their identity. But when you continue to write interview whistleblower that filled out the form with an attorney properly, that is truly a spy within spies within the White House, a corrupt spy ring, yes they are, that's trying to attempt a coup of the President of the United States. The President wants to meet the leaker, right? But the Democrats are determined to protect that identity. Now, on the other hand, they had no problem whatsoever of exposing identity in any way whatsoever. But this one, you realize the media has taken the word of whistleblowers. Do you realize they considered Comey a whistleblower? Okay, go look at who the Democrats have considered in the past. Michael Avenatti was a whistleblower, or maybe it was the porn star that was the true whistleblower, but he was blowing the whistle. And I gotta quit saying that, because I guess, please stop, change the name from whistleblower. From Michael Avenatti's on CNN blowing that whistle every night. Anderson, how do you say Michael Avenatti is a whistleblower on Anderson Cooper 360 and not say, what the hell? I'm sorry, folks. I'm going to try to regain composure here. But, look, whistleblower despite federal protection. No. He wants to talk to a person that leaked information out of the executive office. The spies. He wants to expose the spies. Democrats take the word of a doorman. Now, I know I just offended doormen everywhere in the United States, or women, or whatever the hell you are. Door transgender elevator operators. There you go. You should have a union. All right. So, sources say that Trump met with so-and-so today. How do you know that? Well, my source is a doorman in Trump Tower, and, a guy came in and pushed the button that went to the floor where Trump lives. All right, number 19, a gas tycoon. Number 19, a gas tycoon, Washington Post, and Vice President's son. The story of Hunter Biden's foray into Ukraine. Here's number 20, the president, Rudy Giuliani. Photos reveal Joe and Hunter Biden golfing with top Ukrainian gas company executives in 2014. Just see Devin Archer. Devin Archer. He's always been preceded Biden on the board of crooked company, but never discussed Hunter's either upcoming or new big paying gig. There they are, and yes, Biden swore, I don't know what Hunter did. I mean, I gave him a ride on the plane. Now, when I signed the paperwork for vice president, I could, just as long as I let you know who's on I can give somebody a ride on the plane. I just gave him a ride over here for the interview. I had business in the Ukraine, shutting down investigations, telling people what they can and can't do, while my son went on a job interview. Sure, I'm going that way. So, Devin Archer, I've asked you for over a week. Look him up. Look up Rosemont Capital. Look up the Bank of China connection to Rosemont Capital, Devin Archer, and Hunter Biden, and you will see how corrupt they are. And the real impeachment. So we need to reach back in, because what's happened in the last couple days is there's been media actually report that they could not impeach the president or find any grounds to go forward on impeachment from the Russian collusion Robert Mueller report. So this Ukrainian phone call is standing alone to impeach the president. Doesn't look good, because what happened to our $40 million on Robert Mueller? We thought that was going to be it. So we can't admit, the deep state media, corrupt corporate media, can't admit that the Robert Mueller report is false, phony. They can't admit that they blew it there. So number 22, this is blowing up today. Trump's potential knowledge of campaigns, WikiLeaks contacts, and the impact on the impeachment probe. They're saying Trump now had knowledge, okay, that WikiLeaks was feeding the campaign information. So they want to pull a little more. They don't want Ukraine the Ukrainian phone call cannot stand on its own. So they need a little more. Number 25, headline from Politico, from MSNBC, selling this. Trump may have lied to Mueller, House Democrats say. Interesting. And they will run all day long. They'll not stop trying to convince you. They keep telling a lie, and the polls, okay? Let me tell you what the polls are. The polls are, do you believe the lie we are telling? That's what the polls actually are saying. So every time, give me number 26, okay, at 5:03 a.m. Eastern time this morning, all right? I watch MSNBC at 5 o'clock in the morning at 5:03. Boom. Should Congress hold impeachment hearings? 44% favor, 47 opposed, within the margin of error, so they must go forward, okay? Really what these polls should say is, do you believe the lie we are telling, the media? Has the lie we are telling sunk in to the point that you believe it enough that he should be impeached? Right? That's what these polls should say is, have we convinced you yet? Because we're working 24/7. They're running these every day. This morning, number 27. All right, here's another poll. Approve is president's approval rating. Now 37, down 3 points. Ooh, disapproval, 53, up 3 points. All right. Number 28. This is happening all day long, 24/7 on all networks, newspapers. And what I've told you before, the thing that gets me is ABC, NBC, CBS. I don't know how much traditional, we'll call it traditional radio with AM, FM that you listen to, okay? I don't know how much you do. But out there in the traditional radio world, at the top of the hour, this is ABC News, top of the hour reporting, okay? Every one of these radio stations has a network news affiliate where they buy, I don't know how it works 100%, but they buy the news feed, and there's stations all across the United States that if you're driving down the road and it's 12 o'clock noon or 10 o'clock, top of the hour, ABC, top of the hour news. A recent Monmouth poll out today says support for impeachment is up 9 points since August. Everything on those little 60-second bites that you get will be attacks on the President of the United States. CBS, NBC, top of the hour, NBC, every radio station. Even, you're going to tell me, I listen to Rush Limbaugh at noon. We should be listening to this damn show before noon. But hey, I listen to Rush. I got it. I listen to a news talk. I got it. But even those stations have a news affiliate that they throw these sharp barbs in to create a negative in your brain that this guy should be impeached. Anyhow, here's MSNBC. Poll support for impeachment up 9 points. It should read, we have blistered the airways with every possible lie we can. Are you believing our lie? Yes. So it should say, poll says lie from deep state corporate corrupt media is getting through to the point that we want the president impeached, number 29. As I learn more and more each day, I am coming to the conclusion that what is taking place is not impeachment, it is a coup intended to take away the power of the people, their vote, their freedoms, their Second Amendment, religion, military, border wall, and their God-given rights as citizens of the United States of America. It is. It's a coup. It's definitely a coup, folks. Here's some fundraising numbers. I want to get these out here because here's some fundraising. Number 30, the third quarter. Now, Warren and Biden have not released their numbers, but the socialist there has come up with 20. I mean, I'm going to tell you something. The Democrat, Communist, Socialist there, Bernie Sanders is raked in. No wonder his ass is smiling. Excuse the language. 25.3 million he's raked in. Now, the little gay guy, he's gay. Peter Pan Buttigieg. Did you see him on a debate stage? It was like all these people are up here, and then there was the little boy from South Bend. I'm the little boy from South Bend, Indiana. I have to be mayor. You know, I'm mayor. Okay? So anyhow, he is the little gay boy from South Bend, Indiana, raked in 19.1 million, again from his gay associates. I'm trying to tell you, they're supporting him. Then there's Kamala Harris, and I think Snoop Dogg sent her 11.6 million. She raked it in. And there's Cory Booker, the only allegedly gay black man in the race. I mean, Cory Booker is the only African-American / black guy / allegedly gay guy in the race. He can't get any love. All right, from a brother. Brothers and sisters. Boom. There's Cory Booker. He's raked in 6 mil. Trump and there, the RNC. And here's number 31, where the President of the United States has raked in 125 million. Yes, off the backs of impeachment. There is a way. Let's see what else I have here. So, number 32, if all else fails and they're running away, shoot them in the damn leg. My favorite. My favorite is shoot them in the damn leg. I love everything about it. Now, every time I hear about a clear and present danger, so here's what I want you to do. You need to get these 2 pictures. Keep them in your wallet. Take your damn kids out because you're trying to save the world for the kids. You'll show the pictures to the kids once you save the world. Just joking around. Number 24. This would happen to be a man-made island that the Chinese, it's a military base in the South China Sea, okay, that Joe Biden and Barack Hussein Obama gave plenty of time and cover for the Chi-Coms. Maybe it's the reason that Devin Archer, Hunter Biden, Rosemont Capital, Joe Biden, which gave Hunter a ride. Hey, I'm going by the Bank of China. You want to ride? Yes, I have a meeting there this afternoon. Cool, jump on Air Force Toe. The taxpayers will never know. So they rode over there, and next thing you know, $1.5 billion goes into Rosemont Capital out of the Bank of China. Just read the book. Do the research. No wonder they want Biden back. So while Obama is in the White House, and he's got Jay-Z and Beyonce kicking up their heels in the Situation Room, the Chi-Coms are building this nice little island. That is a clear and present danger, Hillary, and all to our democracy. Okay, you got no damn democracy once one of these go off. Number 23, the DF-41 missile. Speeds upwards of 7,672 miles an hour. Damn, that's a flight you don't want to take. Range 9,300 miles, 10 nuclear warheads per missile. 10. So they send that thing at over 7,600 miles an hour towards the United States, can reach here in 30 minutes, and release 10 nuclear warheads. That'll cover a lot of territory. Experts say the missile can hit every corner of the earth. Thank you, Barack Obama and Joe Biden. All right? That is a clear and present danger. We're going to come back. Let's take a brief break. Let's get out, and we're going to come back, talk a little local politics about Fannin County and a race that happened last night, special election in Georgia. And what does it mean, House Seat 71? Take us a break.